Namaste everyone, we are here for presenting about drugs and alcohol. So I'm Kushagra Bhattarai.
I'm Safal.
I'm Safal Bhattarai.
I'm Samir Ghimire
Naitik Gupta. So, let us know about what are drugs. Drugs are chemical substances that affect both your mind and your body. Drugs like stimulant and arousal drugs make us feel depressed and anxiety, which affect our both mind and our body. The prolonged use of drugs may lead to physical and psychological dependence. If a person is using drugs for a very long time, it makes the person dependent. An overdose of any drug may lead to death. Drug can cause us health disease like heart disease, cancer. So it could lead to death. Why do teens try drugs? Absence of healthy recreational or leisure interest. Youth should be involved in recreational activities like social services. Parental drug use. If a child's parents are using drugs, then child could imitate it. Academic failure. If a person is failed in studies, he can get depressed and use drugs. Favoral attitude towards drugs. If a person is dependent on drugs, they could have favoral attitude towards drugs. Family management problem. It can create depression and anxiety to a person in family management problems. Some of the types of drugs are nicotine, tobacco, heroin, cocaine, and LSD.
Nicotine and tobacco. Tobacco and nicotine can be addictive like alcohol, cocaine and morphine. Tobacco contains a chemical called nicotine. Tobacco also contains more than 19 known chemicals that cause cancer. More than 4,000 other chemicals can be found in tobacco. Heroin. Heroin is an opiate or class of drugs that are either naturally derived from the flowers of the poppy plant or synthetic substitutes. In case of heroin, it's produced from morphine, a naturally occurring substance that comes from the seed pod of poppy plants. Cocaine. Cocaine is highly addictive drug that can be risky even the first time you use it. It's a hydrochloride salt derived from processed extracts of the leaves of the coca plant. It overstimulates the brain's natural reward system, causing it to be a highly addictive drug.
LSD is one of the most popular drugs which is manufactured from lysergic acid. An intense adult state transforms into disassociation and disappear. LSD causes a serious disconnection from the reality. LSD users call an LSD experience or trip typically lasting 12 hours or long. Prescription drugs. Recreational use of prescription drugs is a serious problem with teens and young adults. It should be only taken under the supervision of a doctor. It means that the drugs that are prescribed by the doctor should be only taken under the supervision of a doctor, or it may be misused. Many pills look the same as cheap drugs. It is extremely dangerous to take any pill that you are uncertain about. Most of the drugs that are found in the market can be look similar to the prescription drugs, so it's really dangerous to have the drugs without the supervision of a doctor. People can also have different reactions to drugs due to the difference in each person's body's chemistry. The drug can have different effect on different people's body depending on their body's immune system, and also a drug that was okay for one person could be very risky, even or fatal for someone else. If someone takes one drug and it is okay for them, it might be very injurious and lead to death for the other person with the same drug. Consequences of drugs used in society. the drugs can lead to crimes such as drug possession, drug use. Even if the state finds out that you are using drug, you may be restricted. Drug trafficking. It is illegal to import and export drugs. Drug manufacturing. It is also illegal to manufacture drugs like weeds and etc. Theft. When you are in when you are having drugs, you don't know what are you doing, so you might be doing theft. Robbery also same thing. Motor vehicle theft. It is also like robbery. Murder. You might also kill someone in like mishappen of because you don't know in which state are you. These all crimes can result you in jail. Because of all of these crimes, we can result in jail. It can even get you massive fines due to murder, motor vehicle theft. For eligible or federal student loan and for college, when you take drugs, your physical and mental state won't be good. So most of the colleges won't be accepting you. Homelessness, even your home parents might leave you stranded on the streets. Failed relationship with family and friends. Your family might also not accept you, even the society might not accept you. Addiction, dependency on drugs. When you are dependent on drugs, you will be searching for drugs, and on searching of drugs, you might again do crimes such as which will result you in these all activities. Preventive measures of drugs. Being informed of risks associated with the substance abuse. You should know that when you are taking a drug, it might lead to mishaps. Involvement in alternate activities. You might go out and do some fitness, which might distract you from taking drugs. Build self-confidence. Make positive future plans. You can think about your future and what you will be doing, and you can make plans about it so that it will be taking you far from the drugs. Be brave enough to say no. You must learn to say no from the peer pressure of friends and family. Surround yourself with friends who disapprove of drugs. You need to make an environment where everyone around you will say no to drugs. Solve underlying issues that might lead to future. You must learn to solve all the underlying problems which might lead problems in the future.
Alcohol is a liquid substance. Alcohol is a liquid substance which directly affects our brain, directly stimulates our brain because alcohol moves directly from your digestive system to your blood flow, and it is most concentrated in the brain, including more blood flow present in the brain. Alcohol's effect in the body, altered speech, hazy thinking, slow reaction, night hearing, all are the result of alcohol, high concentration of alcohol present in the brain. Weakened muscle are the cause because the dilution of blood from alcohol is present in our blood flow. Examples of alcohol: gin, rum, whiskey, vodka, beer, etc. Uses of drugs, raising awareness against raising awareness program. Don't stay with friends, reduce peer pressure, divert your mind into something else like fitness, gym, developing family bonds. Thank you for your attention for today.
Thank you for giving your attention to us. Now all we want to say is thank you, and we hope that you learned something good from our presentation. Thank you. Why me? I didn't